Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another summer craft party video. Today I have another really fun box card for you. This is my Toucan box card. How adorable is that little toucan there? He is looking around on his little perch. There's some foliage there in the background and some fun flowers here in the front. It folds relatively flat for mailing. There's a big spot on the back for your message, and there's an envelope as well. This one is just a really fun tropical summer card, and I can't wait to show it to you. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get into those materials. For this project, you're going to need your CRICUT cutting machine, your light grip or standard grip cutting mat, a scoring wheel or scoring stylus, a weeding tool, scraper, brayer, glue and adhesive, and your cardstock. Now that we know what materials we're going to need, let's go ahead and get started with step 1. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Summer Craft Party 2026. If you're watching this video during the event, you can find the buttons to download the cut file on the event page. If you're watching this video after the event has ended, you can purchase the individual cut file from my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com, or you can purchase the VIP Access Pass that includes instant lifetime access to the entire 12-day event, plus bonus cut files, printable worksheets, and commercial licensing. Get more information on the VIP Access Pass in the description box below. No matter how you download the cut file, make sure to download the file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we can open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in CRICUT Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, click Open, Continue, and Upload. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that our project has been brought into our canvas, we can ungroup the design. We have some converting to do to some of these score lines, so let's scroll down the Layers panel and find the envelope. Click on this icon to drop down the layers, highlight this top layer, come up to the Operation menu and change that to Score, highlight the group, and attach. We need to do the same thing to the outside box piece. And to the inside tab piece. Once you've converted the score lines for the envelope, the outside box piece, and the inside tab piece, go ahead and click Make. And you can see the mats for this project. Click Continue. I'll be using a variety of medium weight cardstock for this project. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Alright, I've gotten everything all cut out. It's time to go ahead and start to assemble. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is fold and burnish the score lines on the outside box piece. just like that. I'll set that to the side. Now we can mat and layer the messaging panel. Let's flip the outside box piece over and attach the messaging panel to the back of the card. Now we can go ahead and mat and layer the inside tab piece. Now we do have a layering guide within the download that will help visualize how to layer these different pieces together. But from back to front, you're going to start with the dark blue, lighter blue, white or light gray, red, orange, and then the yellow. Before I layer everything together, I'm going to fold and burnish the tabs on the inside tab piece. Then I'll layer the pieces and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all finished. And there is our inside tab piece. I'll go ahead and set that to the side for right now. Now we can go ahead and layer the front cover panel. Again, refer to that layering guide, and I'm going to speed up the video while I do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. And there is that front cover panel. Let's go ahead and take our outside box piece and the inside tab piece. I'm going to add glue to this left tab. And then attach it to the left side of the outside box piece, making sure that I line up the edges well. And then I'll repeat that for the other side. Fold in that now add glue to the front left tab here. And then we can attach the left side of the front cover panel, again making sure that we line up those edges. And then repeat for the other side. And there is our card. I'm going to go ahead and set the card to the side so it can go ahead and dry. Let's make the envelope. For the envelope, we're going to fold and burnish along the score lines. Take the inlay panel, add glue along the outer edge of the inlay. Flip the inlay panel over and attach it over the cutout on the envelope flap. Spin the envelope around, bring the side flaps in, add glue to the bottom of the side flaps. With your thumbs, go ahead and push up and press. And then that forms our envelope. And our card is all set. Well, what did you think of this card? Is it making you want to go and eat some Fruit Loops? If you know, you know. Anyway, besides that, I hope that you really like this project. If you make this card, I hope that you post it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of card making and paper crafting friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. I have a link down below for you to check it out. That's going to do it for today. I'm Nick, I'm the Bearded Housewife, and I will see you at the next Summer Craft Party video. Bye-bye.